Hey guys, Super Nerd Miles here. Welcome back to this mini-series of Pokemon Omega Ruby. And it is time for a battle. Ahem. As I was saying, it is time for us to continue exploring Sky Pillar. Oh, here you are. Let me continue. It's finally time for Chapter 2. Here we go! At last, right? Ha, I know you're thrilled. The meteor shone with a rainbow brilliance, as if some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. And don't think I didn't notice the Mega Evolution little DNA swirl on that meteor. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean and leaving behind it a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event later became known as Sootopolis. Whoa! Backstory. And that's it, Chapter 2 is over. But we've only just left the starting line, there's a long way yet, don't fall behind now. I'm gonna throw down a repel real quick because I want to check something. Where does this go? I must know. Item! Dragon Scale! I did not want to go through Infinity +1 battles on the way there and back just to check that. And I'm highly tempted to repel anyway. Also, it's looking like we're not getting my Mach Bike puzzle. Shame. Now our tale reaches the best part. Sootopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. Real quick, before she continues, I just want to insert this. The meteoroid wasn't the tale that used to get told. It used to be a undersea volcano pushed itself up out of the ground. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for that energy, the primals once again awoke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again, Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge. A sublime figure, incandescent with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish. An intangible thing, invisible to the eye. And a nice loud bellow of Mega Shinka! Yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance. Doesn't it remind you of something? That's right, it sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? Awesome Final Fantasy music here. Also, don't think it's been lost on me that this entire tower is shaped like Delta, the capital Delta. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the Rayquaza, the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from the disaster? Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and the emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up into the heavens where it dwelled. A witness to this series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land, said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in this world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plague the world." That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower to hold the Rainbow Stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above. To record the history of their trials and the great feats of mighty Rayquaza for all to know, they left behind the murals you see here. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. But now, I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. I know she's referring to the, I'm pretty sure she's referring to the, painting in Granite Cave, but I'm not sure what she means about the giant tower. Also, it must be said, I miss my mock bike puzzle. At last we reached the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do is one who holds both the knowledge and the power. One who bears the heavy wishes of those who cannot live up to that fate. Well, I have to be really creative, you know? Excuse me while I check for loot. TM! I was right! Oi! Explosion! Boom nisu! Over here? No? Okay. Let's go. Wow. See that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The lit Leonids. A million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show's about to start. Waggla 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 waggla! Aren't we happy now? Yes, what could be better, dear Aster? Waggla waggla. Oh, dip. Welcome to the Dragonheart Altar. Miles. You know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? That's right. I will summon Rayquaza to this world to destroy the meteoroid headed for Hoenn. That is it is our duty. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky. When I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there, so that my tears would never, ever fall. What about you? Have you ever had to do something like that? You're just too honest. Don't you know that you're supposed to agree and then we'd share a touching moment of pain? I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Aster. We were always together, in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Aster. I will, won't I? With this. Just a little longer. What? Waggala waggala! Guess I should say good morning. You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. What? What? There was no sign that she did that at all. Enough. I think it's time I gave it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please take this little one. Okay, here I go. With jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred right in thy great sight, my life as well I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are giving off blinding light. That's right. May, Wally, Tabitha, Courtney as well, I think. Oh, no, not Tabitha. May, Wally, Courtney, and Maxie's keystones are giving off a blinding light. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world. For this do I summon thee. Rayquaza! Rayquaza! I did it! I did it! Now the world will be saved. Aster, I did it! Waggle waggle! Great Rayquaza, hear my wish. Achieve your Mega Evolution. Take hold of your true power. Show me your true face, the Rayquaza that will save this planet. She can't do it. Huh? How can this be? I gathered all the keystones that could withstand your great power, and summoned you here. You came. And yet, why? Come on, do it! Mega Evolve! Why? Why won't you? Give me my legendary battle. It can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough? Yes! Have these 1,000 years drained them of their power? This can't be. I can't. Everything I've done till now. Aster, I can't take any more. Waggle waggle. Right. My meteorite that I rescued from Maxi of Team Magma atop Mount Chimney. That's... What? That meteorite? It's just like a megastone? That's right. She may have had the keystones, but I had the Rayquazanite. I hope I had time to take it out of my bag first. Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. Gib save Plez. Whoa, swallowing meteorites allowed it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ha! It's amazing! Miles, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is the legendary Pokemon that all Hoenn views as our great protector. And the only one who can direct it now, it's you. You have to do this. Thanks for the save. And thank you guys for watching. We'll be taking Rayquaza on in the next part. I'm so evil. Miles out.